Good morning, Columbia Cougars, and happy Friday. It is Mr. Lyle with your Friday announcements. First off, I want to give a big shout out to our student leadership crew for their organization of the Heart Attack campaign. And I want to thank all those students that got involved giving recognition to your teachers. Way to go. It was awesome seeing the hearts throughout the building. Also, a reminder that the window is now open to change your declaration for fourth quarter. Parents received communication last week and this week. If you wish to move from remote to in person, you must have your parent or guardian fill out the form by March 5th. If there is no change, your parent or guardian does not have to submit a new form. So, once again, if you're looking to attend in person for fourth quarter, you must have your parent or guardian fill out the form by March 5th. Please ask your teacher if you have any questions. Also, students, reminders, progress reports came out this week. So make sure now is the time to set that goal to maintain those good grades or to bring them up. Make a plan, attend office hours, ask questions, and get your work done. And finally, reminder that this Monday is Blackout Day. So wear black. We will have school spirit activities throughout the week. Now, as we continue to recognize American heroes, as we continue to honor Black History Month, this week I'd like to spend some time recognizing what should be a household name, a woman by the name of Dorothy Vaughan. Dorothy Vaughan was a NASA mathematician. She led a team that sent rockets into space and astronauts to the moon. And if you've ever seen the movie Hidden Figures, phenomenal movie, she was one of the people that was an inspiration for that movie. So there's a picture of Dorothy, and let's hear a little bit more about her story.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an appearance. That face wouldn't be doing that if you weren't.
When you think of the people who helped Americans get into space, you probably don't think of someone who looks like me. Hi, I'm Dorothy Vaughan. I loved math, and I was good at it. So when I saw an ad for a mathematician job at NACA, I knew I couldn't pass it up. NACA was trying to attach rockets to airplanes, something no one had ever done before. They put me in the West Area Computing Unit, an all-African-American group of brilliant women mathematicians. Because of Virginia's Jim Crow laws, we were segregated from other parts of NACA, even though we were just as smart and talented as anybody else. Not only did we work in separate offices, we had to use separate restrooms and sat at a lunch table in the back of the cafeteria labeled colored. Most folks didn't even know our unit existed, but our calculations helped send satellites into space and put a man on the moon for the first time in history. And get this, we did all of these calculations by hand. We were called computers. No, not whatever machine you're using to watch this video. Human computers. Still, some people didn't take us seriously. After all, the year before I started working at NACA, African American women weren't even allowed to work in the lab. And we definitely weren't allowed to be supervisors. But after a few years, I began leading the West Area Computers. And in 1951, I became the first African American supervisor in NACA's history. I knew I couldn't be a computer forever, though. Eventually, electronic computers replaced us. So I taught myself a programming language called Fortran. I taught other women Fortran too, and made sure they got the pay and promotions they deserved. Of course, I was one of many who paved the way for women of color to work in science. NASA desegregated in 1959, and while things still aren't perfect, now no matter who you are, you can be anything you want to be. From a mathematician, to a programmer, to an astronaut. As long as you do your math homework.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write
So, as I asked at the start of this month, who is your inspiration? Dorothy Vaughn's should be all of our inspiration. Someone who challenged stereotypes, challenged barriers, challenged segregation, and achieved great heights, and an inspiration for us all. So, as we transition to our students who have shown pride this week, our winners are in 6th grade, Jordan McDonald for integrity, Sean Hartley for perseverance, Jalen Brothers Pogue for dedication, and Heidi Barrett for integrity. 7th grade, Nathaniel Olalua for perseverance, Angel Mejia for respect, Cyrus Sweetwine Trask for dedication, Adriana Rodriguez for engagement, way to go. And in 8th grade, Hunter Phillips for respect, Erilyn Eastman for engagement, Christopher Valenzuela for engagement, and Aldo Malpica for dedication. Way to go, Cougars. And with that, have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.